comfortable as can be sitting here on this little back country road. Just overall, I am blown away with this car. What a freaking blast. This car is amazing. I love it.
Everything about this feels like it's been tweaked and massaged and totally refined. Everything about it gives you this sense of adrenaline rush and fun. You feel so connected to this car in every single measure.
And we're gonna start driving my favorite car. I think this is my favorite car of all time.
To me, this is the best sports car ever made. We're also going to fill up now for the first time. We're looking at a cruising range of about 350 miles. And on premium fuel, I got 36.5 mpgs. We've got this on my trip B so far. We've done 157 miles, 37.6 mpg so far.
Going about 70 miles an hour on the interstate, I was getting like 40 miles per gallon. But you can make a good case for it as a commuter car. It gets around 40 miles per gallon if you're babying it.
That right there, I would argue, is one of the best looking engine bays of a new car in 2025.
Underneath the hood, it looks good. That cam cover, this nice aluminum cam cover, it looks drop dead sexy. It really does.
Like the valve cover, for instance, it's actually got design to it. It's made out of metal. It's streamlined and smooth. It's not just this plastic thing that exists to serve a purpose.
Not a lot of engine bays actually look like engines anymore. They always have covers on them. This is a real departure because, you know, every little bit of this car was designed to save weight. This costs more and weighs more than a plastic valve cover, but it's aluminum because that's just the right thing to do in a sports car.
It's like a go-kart for the road, man. There's no other way to explain it. And the best part is, when you're done getting blinded by the sun, you can just put the top back up, 1, 2, 3.
The MX-5 has always been and remains to be one of the best handling cars that you can buy.
Oh, this thing really loves to rev, and it's so smooth.
Because when you're driving, this four-cylinder is so smooth, like a sewing machine as you rev it to 7,000 RPM till you max out the 181 horsepower. It's just so fun and rewarding. And gosh, I wish I could say bad things about the Miata. But
You hear a good amount of induction howl, which I love. It's very mechanical. Everything about this car is mechanical. It's very visceral. It's very satisfying, especially if you guys are so sick of these digital cars. This feels alive. It feels like a driver's car.
This is the perfect choice because you've got tremendous chassis feel, great feel from the steering, great feel from the brake pedal. It's so responsive and then delivers all of that feedback. It is the ultimate performance driving feedback loop.
Grab it fourth gear, still flat. I've never been through this corner completely flat, and we just did.
There's no other motoring experience where you feel as connected to a sports car as when you're in an MX-5.
It really makes me think that the BRZ and 86 are good, but they're not as great as the MX-5. I just think this has a better flow to it through the transmission, through the gearbox, through the revs than the BRZ and 86. Those are still very good cars, but there's a reason why the Mazda MX-5 has been so praised. I found my next car. I used to think that car was the Subaru BRZ or the upcoming Toyota 86, but after driving this, those are second to this driving experience. And I can tell you, this is as big as a surprise to maybe some of you as it is to me, because I really was sold on a new BRZ or 86, but this MX-5 has completely shifted my vision.
The design for the oiling for the engine, for example, is designed to maintain oil pressure at 1.4 G sustained. Street cars never doing that.
This thing is a little race car. It really is. You have a forged crank, forged pistons, and forged connecting rods.
So we really shrunk this car down on every measurable dimension on the outside, but kept the interior space sort of dimensionally the same, but made the shape smarter so that humans fit in it better. I fit in an Indy a lot better than I fit in an NC, and I'm sort of right at the edge of who fits in one of these cars.
Everything is perfectly placed in here. I feel very comfortable, and I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm not some short, really short person that would feel even more comfortable in here.
So as I said, I'm 6'1", almost 6'2", and I have like plenty of space in here. You would maybe ask yourself, is this a car that you would you know, take on a cross-country road trip? I would 110% say yes to that question.
At 6'1" and around 200 pounds here, I don't feel smashed. In fact, I feel like I fit perfectly in this vehicle.
Going from NC to ND, big step up in interior. A lot more modern, a lot more polished, a lot more premium.
As someone that stares at brand new vehicles on this lift every single week of her life, I cannot emphasize enough the high level of build quality in materials underneath the MX-5. It really stands out in comparison to everything else I look at.
Perfect body lines. The fit and finish on this car are second to none.
And another detail that was surprising to me is just how well built this interior feels. You do have some nice resistance to these vents. It feels quality, and even this little flap here doesn't just flap around loosely. It feels like it's been properly built and integrated into the interior.
What I love about this engine is just the pull of it. It redlines at 7,500 RPM. Mazda introduced this engine a couple years ago, and it's a gem of an engine. It's the perfect engine for a car like this.
The car I had for review just prior to this was the 2021 GR Supra 3.0. Absolute rocket ship. That vehicle, no matter how fast it is, 4 seconds 0 to 60, doesn't make me as happy as this vehicle. And that vehicle is going to cost, I don't know, 15 grand more than this. And I like the looks of this better. I like how this drives better. I like the 6-speed manual. This is the perfect sports car.
Why I think the Mazda Miata is the best sports car ever built.
Guess what? It's perfect. I mean, it's as if Mazda has just made a car that transforms you, the driver, into the car.
It's a perfect driver's car. It really, really is.
This thing, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. You cannot get any better steering feel or handling than the Miata out there right now. I swear, like, this is the best feeling car when it comes to driving dynamics.
Pedal placement should also be a gold standard and copied everywhere else because it is perfect.
The clutch is so light, the pickup point is so spot on, it's perfect. It really is.
The 6-speed manual transmission is also placed perfectly here. It clicks into gears so well. It is highly satisfying to shift gears in the Mazda Miata.
It also has a shifter that's one of the best you're gonna find.
Now, the gear change and the clutch feel, divine. You almost want to use them all the time because they're just so enjoyable. Like, and then back down. It's great.
And this manual is the best one that you can buy right now. You can quote me on that. It is fantastic.
Now this 6-speed is just the best thing to shift, and it's so buttery smooth that not a lot of people are going to complain about you using it, and that's what's really quite brilliant about it. So it really is quite a benchmark for what great manuals should be.
The shifter it's just a work of art.
The fact that you have a perfect manual transmission in this vehicle, and you can ring out every single gear.
The gearbox is so on the money with how the gates are spaced out. It's very, very mechanical.
It's just so good. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good to drive.
Oh, that's good. That's brilliant.
It's just so wonderful.
Can feel the ass end just wanting to slightly tip out a little bit right there.
Just leans a little bit. Do big slides. it just breaks away so nicely.
So light, so nimble compared to everything I'm used to reviewing on this road. This is just an absolute treat.
Nice, look at this. Just such a balanced car.
That's the exact balance I love.
Guys, please please, if you've never driven one of these, find a way to drive one, because there are very few cars that are just as blatantly fun as one of these things.
I love this thing. I really, really do.
Jeremy Clarkson says you should own an Alfa Romeo to call yourself a car enthusiast. I think you should own a Mazda MX-5 because it's just something you should benchmark all your sports cars against, because it's just back to the basics and it does everything so well, so right.
Do you think there are cars right now that are coming out that in 30 years will be collectible?
Yes.
Like what? Like the GTD, maybe, the Mustang?
No, the Miata. Yeah, I think the Miata will be.
Look, there's a Miata right there, Johnny.
There's not too many times we're going to get behind the wheel of this thing. Winter, wet, dry, doesn't matter. On the street, it's one of the most enjoyable, fun cars on the planet, and it still looks great. Yeah. Like, it's just an amazing car. And this is the Club Edition, and it rides amazing. Like, there's literally nothing to complain about.
Tremendous
as a road car. It's just unbelievable how good it is. This is like a masterpiece of like how you create a driver's car experience, and all the work that went into doing that, the attention to detail, not just on the way it looked and all that, but the actual connection to the driver. It's so rare, it's so special that, you know, I've appreciated. I didn't even look forward to getting into this car, but I've actually enjoyed driving this car more than about 98% of the things that we've been in.
Yes, when you step on the accelerator, it comes with a jerk.